As Elder Titan, all those heroes are very good against lifesteal.
But they do have a good taxi with a Sand King, so they will have to make it work that way. Wow, Morphling is a perfect pick here. It's actually so hard for them to gank on Morphling. He's gonna have an incredible...
Try and enable KP. As we said, he's got to have a good game. It all starts with a decent laning phase. Bottom lane, they're going to see Evil Geniuses push aggressively against Newbee. Now already taking a large amount of damage. And there it is! Pound him down to the ground. At the same time, we do see Evil Geniuses. They lose PPD. The Shadow Demon goes down to the combination of the Skywrath Mage and this
Morphling is he's got such short range on his auto attacks. But if bottom How is getting pretty low, Universe is gonna make the jump. But he gets the back,
and he's got it too. How? He'll be chased down underneath the tier 1 tower. Universe. He gets his very first bounty of the game. He doesn't have time walk just yet. Twan. He gets the counterplay. Will be able to provide vindication. Evil Geniuses are going to come in with a rapid.
Really want Kaka first.
Yeah, they're going to make the roll in. Not able to hit the waveform onto the Skywrath King. Still easy to pop. They will manage to get the stun with the stomp hitting on 2. Kaka starts getting away, but into the trees he goes. Pursued out by Evil Geniuses. KP going to be forced to just TP away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Universe is going to be slowed down here, perched out, and open wounded. He'll be taken away. Lala and Juan executes him with the Purifying Flames.
Just a little bit too cocky is that first kill. I think he's up.
Don't think they can straight up just Chronosphere How and go for a stomp. I think he's a little bit too healthy now, but if he gets low enough, as you can see, Universe is trying to beat him in, and here comes. They're going to try and go for the combination now. The Chronosphere leads out. If they get the right kind of actions, How low enough, but it gets the raid. Invest inside the creep. I don't think Evil Geniuses have anything. Yep, it's going to be a pretty healthy creep. No opportunity for a deny. They're going to try and stick with it in hopes that the creep will get low enough that they can go for the deny play. But it's going to be a long-term commitment. How he's going to pop himself up, knowing that he's got Rage on cooldown. Oh, he gets the first kick back up by Universe. Now going to be chased underneath the tier 1 tower once again. No rotations by Newbee. What? Go down river. They may run into him. Not in the best position, though. There instead, but run his thighs. He came across to try and catch food. Not the case, though. The rebuttal in turn comes from Newbee as they claim the kill for 12.
Radiant's top tower continues to push in the wave, but Newbee are going to respond. They've dragged heroes up here. They have a lot of mana available on them.
Here starts morphing into strength. He's a little bit out of it. He's got one magic, one stun. Will be hit by the stun. The silence is going to wear out. The burst damage not quite fast enough.
They should continue to chase for this, though. Fear's out of mana.
He's got the slow. KP rapidly closing in. Has the Burrow Strike ready to go. Fear, he knows he's dead. KP even going to wind up in the epicenter. Ensuring Fear.
Another jump as a result.
See if they can catch Evil Geniuses by surprise. They need the help. Actually using the beat at the right time. He's going to dodge a lot of magic damage, but there's just too much. Eventually, that invulnerability comes to an end, and so...
And it looks like they want to go for another combination setup.
Ow. Oh, he put himself into the trees, hoping to be able to get a TP out. Didn't use the TP just yet, so he may be able to use it to escape, but unfortunately going to go for it. Is there a match? Universe, he needs the RNG, and he doesn't get it this time.
Alright, that's fair though.
On the first time, now the jump to the top lane, Fear, just like that. Newbee are gonna find the kill.
Fear's actually, they're gonna send an illusion out, and maybe they go all in for this.
The smoke pops, but they realize it is just an illusion. They know the rest of the heroes are farther behind. They catch Universe with the silence.
Even knowing that, GG still get caught out. Not gonna get clipped by that stun, but this is gonna be a free mid tower, and Newbee being in prime position to keep going.
Feels like this is one of those plays that Newbee knows best. Now they're going to find the initiate while TPD in some serious trouble. How? Going to try and slow him down with the open wounds, but he knows there's a purge just waiting with his name written on it, PPD. He counter How's movements. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. Chuan is going to be the target of choice. Almost bursts it down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on the follow laid out, but KP, he's got to get out of here. Top of the sandstorm going to be stomped up. Burrow Strike up in 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbee goes down. How comes in? Will be able to take out one, but now Universe control both. Samael gonna be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped. His Conqueror still on target. Oh, Moody don't stop. Get the jump out. How? He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement. 3. They will be able to find one more. Samael gets out, takes them down in the end. Samael looking for a finish all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. Samael
double kill.
And it's in! Samael times the whirling death perfectly and gets his move.
Unbelievable team fight from GG for Universe is pinging for it, but
Is he going to be able to get there in time? He sees Moon, and there it is. Home Moon played, canceling that TP from the Chronosphere. Then the 20,000 net worth Alchemy wants more. Samael's gonna find one more. It's gonna be Taka. Here comes the epicenter. Surprise! It jumps in. Samael gets fired like that. For a Sky Wrap maze, that'll be working for Newbee. They're gonna find Universe as well. Can't walk that one off. Spear and the rest of Evil Geniuses now on retreat. But KP's gonna pursue out. He's got a Blink Dagger. He knows Spear may jump over.
They want Kai out of
it.
it.
Sai instead. Slowing him down with the open wound. PPD in turn will slow down How with the Purge. KP pushed back by PPD while Fear goes for Quan. Quan popping his ultimate defensively, but PPD and Samael's right back in and he's already popped How. He booted traveled in and is now going to try and chase down KP. Newbee overextended their welcome and they lose 5.
and just like that, another 5-man team wipe. Back to back.
Ready to go with the epicenter. Samael has the Aegis though, and that is not their target of choice. They want to be able to go towards the back line.
They're mid-line, they're going to start their initiation on Samael. Wait for Evil Geniuses to respond. Now the epicenter, here comes the
Double kill.
AG falls just like that! And now Samael's got to make his escape on life number 2. Blink to the right-hand side. Timber chains away, but it's no chance. The kid goes down. And Newbee, they strike back hard in the second game.
EG getting way too overconfident there is the first epicenter we've seen in
2, or even better, they actually have a ward down.
Now, the pick off on One actually swings himself forward, stays ahead of Samael. Looking for quick reactions, not sure which, but I think he's going to go down anyway. Maybe he buys himself enough time for the rest of his team to come in. Newbee actually going to think about fighting this one. Backing away once again. Swan buys himself some time for that Glimmer Cave. Sandstorm with Howl inside. Now they're actually here. Now the moves here with the Chronosphere. The perfect Chrono! He is outside of that Chronosphere! All of a sudden he sees the Howl inside that thing. He starts getting some free right click. Fearing some trouble. Bounces over to his replicate though. Meanwhile, the left doing so much damage. Actually getting taken out by Moon. Oh, Juan executed by Samael. Evil Geniuses. They will walk away from that one. One universe down, but they picked up so much more. 3 members of Newbee went down from that game.
very well done by EG positioning themselves at Chronos.
Geniuses. So many more though are sitting real close to this creep wave, looking for their initiation. Samael jumps forward here, clearing through the Alchemist illusions.
Newbee really want this. He's lined up for it, trying to send move forward. Bait for this, but EG not taking it.
KP jumps forward. He's going to be able to find his throw strike. They're going to try and pop the mail almost instantly. Manages to get off the corner. Now the Chronosphere comes out. They're going to try and catch Hal. Looks like Conception down. But here comes the throw strike. Epicenter combination. On the side of the man. He survived the throw, but not good enough. He ends up going down off the advance bomb. Oh my god, Hal! He barely survived through that one. Has the order. Can he stay alive against Fear? Not good enough. The damage of Fear will persevere, but now Moo, he's going to be one manning on against Fear. KP trying to escape with a burrow strike. They're getting timed around Moo. They're just ignoring him as best as possible and dealing with the other Newbee members, but eventually one of them's got to go down. It looks like it's going to be PPD still inside of the Radiant Burn. Here comes KP back in with a burrow strike. Jumps upside, but Moo dropping lower and lower. He no longer has the chemical raise in about 5 more seconds. He may end up going downside. A little bit more damage from the Radiant Burn. He does manage to get himself away for the time being. KP, long jump forward with burrow strike. Can't hit him. He's going to be dusted up who at this point. He thinks he can do this one. He's got no HP whatsoever. He's chasing KP away. And now Fear can come in. Blink over the side, manage to juke out Fear. Jump forward with the Shivas. Can't quite get him. Oh no! The Timber Chain on point to hit the hero, but no trees.
See its priority in both team fights is
Third disruption and replicate play.
right now. Trying to connect, but
Jesus, now the Chronosphere is going to be on 3 with Samael's over to damage. They may not have the damage. The Titan is going to come through. How gets lost? Ethereal Blade and an Elder Titan ultimate just eliminates him in a 1-2 punch. And now they're going to try and catch KP as well. Skyrim Mage hiding with the Glimmer Cake. Will manage to be silenced off on Fear. Moo is going to come in though with his illusions, burning away on some of Evil Geniuses, but not fully committing. It may have struck first by killing Samael's Timber Saw, but it's Universe's Chronosphere that ends that argument.
I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill Sumail, you have so many abilities.
PPD, he's found the disruption on the big area to die here. The epicenter is going to be the response. And 2 with the burrow strike. Universe looking for the time watch and get out. Boom! battling up against time, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and pipe Fear around as best as possible.
Zai trying to play around this Roach pit.
KP trying to juke out the Burrow Strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it? Oh, it's in the shot. He throws out the shot. KP, he force taps himself away, clicks back in, goes for the right click. Unbelievable. Shoots him out beautifully by
Single time, count them out. The center initiation from KP was pumping so much. If they were the full hero, they would have been happy with that.
Take off on Taka, not going to come to fruition. One, going to be able to combine the response. Field gets dropped by Skyrim Mage, almost completing Fear, but he managed to get away. Now the slow down onto how the Chronosphere controlling KP, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually get much damage out. Samael still looking for that tank beaten, but he's going to be kind of around by the Burrow Strike while PvD is just munched on by How and Moo. They come back into play. Samael with the epicenter run. Turning off the ult. He may have gotten at the end squad, but it doesn't matter. He still falls, draining his life away from the supports. And Evil Genius.
Right now, Newbee, they want to take this fight on the heels of their Aegis. They're gonna run into each other.
He fights with it. He's gonna be the first one to strike for that EKB. Moo looking forward, but now he just throws his fist and held in the background. While they managed to get the combination, KP can't do anything. He only gets the Burrow Strike now into Samael. The silence is there. Jump over, chasing down the real target.
Double kill.
They turn back on the left-hand side towards How on his second life on that Aegis. Evil Geniuses may not be able to catch up with them, but they still won the fight. Finally,
Inventory. Initiation is the name of the game right now. Newbee are looking
their way up.
Smoke. They may be able to find one.
not a terribly great target. In fact, they stumbled into the Chronosphere. Universe follow-up again. Now the other side open. Oh my god, the combination. It just wipes out KP. Time and Ring can't hold out as well. Now Fear does for it. He's going to go straight and force out Wilson from Quad.
Oh, they managed to get Moo as well.
Turn towards Moo as a full four-man crew and beat on the big carry. Take him down eventually with Fear entering into beyond godlike mode.
Universe with the counter initiation, finding the Sand King, who had to commit that stun but wasn't able to get out in time. And now EG have all the damage in the world to work with as Universe starts the hunt.
PPD playing the role of a petite little bait. Newbee, they've taken full force. They jump in, grab PPD, and immediately realize that it was all a trap set up by Universe's Chronosphere. Now here comes the buybacks. Newbee gonna attempt to hold as best they can without the rest of their heroes, but surely there's gonna have to be another buyback from someone here.
Yep. And EG right now showing why Type is such a force in this late game. His natural order is enabling everyone from EG to deal so much damage for free.
10 more seconds until Quad and KP are back up. The Oracle and Sand King. Evil Geniuses have already done enough though. They forced out a buyback and both Moo as well as How.
They've opened up the gates,
but they're just not going to find anything. It seems Evil Geniuses are dancing back. Hold that phone. Die. He's not even going to be the target. Force strikes up. He's going to be really jumped on by How. The force out behind a little bit of space. Instead, it's going to be Universe who goes down. He came in and nearly silenced up by Kaka. Couldn't get off the Persian time, and now Kaka, he gives up his life. Team maybe not. There's a stun. Can't get back home. One tries to save his fellow support, but it all comes in vain. Still though, the buyback from Universe, Newbee are so knocking on the door of a 30,000 net worth lead.
inside. Even just a sight of ice. This Elder Titan has been an absolute monster in these team fights. And at bottom,
Now, forced into a rage as the Hero Blade approaches.
Here comes the corner. They get up on the man. The rage out. It's going to eventually fall. It seems the man's going to be able to get so much damage. That's why Quan provides the ultimate. KP comes in with the responding epicenter. Managed to get the shot in the back line. Almost. Maybe he can get Universe as well. The time walk almost up. And KP, that's when the side device comes in. But Fear, he actually goes down for the move. Ports are dropping. And Moo is doing it. And now Newbee push out. They want more. They're going to be able to find the two. Zai going to be slowed down. Moo pushing forward to stop. Not quite there in time. The other able to come out. But here comes the buyback.
Double kill.
Down, and the creep falls. Fear unable to complete the TP out, and Newbee, it's everything they can get their hands on, a grab bag. They're not going to be able to find.
Making their way towards each other. Already the scan has gone out. They know some heroes are here. They're trying to find the initiation. The Universe is in.
They're not going to see him. KP can't get his gun, and Universe gets the Chronosphere. The follow-up from Evil Genius. KP throws out the epicenter, but gets one shot. effective. Now they start going for the side. He will go down, but Moo down for 2 minutes. He needs to be getting back up. He can't make it out against Universe and Fear. Buyback's gonna have to start coming out from Newbee as they're gonna be forced back to their base. Evil Geniuses, they start swarming in. They know they found Newbee in a moment of weakness. If they can just take out one hero that doesn't have buyback, without trading anything else, this game may be theirs.
Yeah, Newbee right now, being pressed back is they're going to have to commit the buybacks. There is no Chronosphere available on EG, so they
Radiant's
might
middle
even
tower is
just
under
reset this and go
attack.
for the Aegis of their own.
I guess Radiant
Moo
fortified their
looking for an
structures.
initiation. He's got to be careful. He's just going to stun out.
EG a bit of trepidation as they start moving forward. Now he gets caught by the trap. The buyback comes out from KP, and they do get him the mail, but that is
Radiant's
still
middle
a great
barracks have
position.
fallen.
See that fight? This is the fight that pretty much determines the tempo. It's all up to them to find the initiation. Otherwise, KP's follow-up of Epicenter and Burrow Strike may be rendered completely ineffective.
Yes.
They're gonna find the initiation, but the Chronosphere comes first. Burrow Strike not fast enough. The wall combo. Already KP down. One about the ball as well. Universe forces out that ultimate. Now turns with attention towards How. Sai gonna be saved by the disruption. Universe forces time lock himself away. The nail right to the ultimate, but How inevitably will go down. And Evil Genius is about to force yet another buyback from Newbee.
They've been so patient, this entire team. Now EG, they're going to start making their way bottom. They're going to force another buyback out. This time around, though, KP doesn't have it available. Newbee can't afford to lose any of their cores now. Either them having buybacks.
4 versus 5 with no buybacks whatsoever. Newbee, a miracle defense needed here. And they're just going to be chipped away one by one. The illusions start coming in.
I'll get
eating
next
away
up.
at the melee racks. Now, there's always the save for the Oracle. Ready to go. Evil Geniuses, Bloodthorn out onto Universe. Universe is now out of the Fusion Blade charges. The melee racks inevitably goes down. They also have to deal with top lane where Fear is heading over. Might just be able to get him. They got him. They bursted down Fear. Now they have to rotate back to bottom where Evil Geniuses are threatening the rack. But another Bloodthorn, and this time around, don't defuse the blade, charges for the save.
Double
Can't
kill.
walk that one off inside. He'll be cleaned up as well. Samael completes his TP. Now, it may just be Newbee's turn to force out some buybacks from Evil Genius.
Goes down. And they don't quite have a buyback. EG may try and exploit yet another Aghanim. Another final
Yeah, they know
Aghanim
how's
of
up
the
there.
game. Hal will finally be graced with that extra ability, Assimilate. Out of smoke, Evil Geniuses, they've already followed it. They're going to start coming in. They managed to get the side device onto Hal, but he has the agent, so they start ignoring him, realizing that's not the initiation that they want. The Battle of Illusions commence. Disruption onto the opposite illusion. Now, Crunch on board. Chronosphere is out. Fear and Samael, a little bit delayed in getting there. It's going to be over the top. Managed to double save, though, and Squad gets off both ultimates down. Still, the side device is controlling up Moo. Jump inside, invest up. How's going to pop back out. He's low HP, but he immediately jumps on his side. Time for the Yule Scepter self-save. And Samael executes Moo. They take out How as well. They've got a fall in the same as Life Stealer. He can't afford to die to be able to save How. How is already going to be stomped up. Down to half HP. Scotty kind of can't get his claws on anybody. Can't invest. He's got their last roll. How will fall.
Double kill.
Samael takes him out and Moo. He thought he could save the Life Stealer, but not a chance. KP comes back in. A last minute response to the other, but it's not enough. He will fall as well as EG still look healthy as all hell, and that is it. Newbee College and Evil Geniuses. They move on 2-0 Newbee in the upper bracket.
A tug of war that eventually EG comes out on top of. What a fight that Newbee put up in EG. They eventually persevere on the back of so many different clutch plays, and they managed to make it work for them as none of them had to commit that buyback near the end.
TI4 faces TI5. Evil Geniuses, at least this time, will be the ones to come out on top. They will move on in the upper bracket. Newbee, they will start their run through the lower bracket. Dangerous position to be in.